Good morning, everyone. I'm Matt Satonga, and welcome to this week's Business Tech Weekly. This week, we're going to do something just very slightly differently. As you can see, I'm not in the studio with the green screen behind me today. Reason being is I wanted to have a little chat about something that a lot of people have been asking me about lately, which is the difference between Office 365 and Google. So today, we're going to go through some of the differences and have a look. Okay, so Office 365 versus Google G Suite, the big showdown. Well, I actually think, to be honest, when you look at the two systems, on the surface of it, there's not actually that much difference. What we'll do for the purpose of this is we'll compare the Google Business Suite versus Office 365 E3 because they're the two kind of mainstream ones that a business would be looking at, certainly a larger business. So if you look at the features, sort of application for application, they've both got a word processor, they've both got a spreadsheet app, they've both got presentation application. They both have a file synchronization facility. They've both got video calling. So in terms of actual day-to-day functionality, they're both pretty similar, and the things that your users will be doing are those kind of mainstream sort of applications. There's a lot of similarity there. I will say that I think when you're looking at spreadsheets, the Google Sheets is potentially not quite up to where Microsoft Excel is. But that's just very, very slight nuances. And that's the real thing here. It's the little nuances that's going to swing you between one or the other. I think for me, what will swing it for most users though is the fact that the Office 365 system comes with the Microsoft desktop suite of apps. Now that's a real big thing, because the thing is that is the thing that most people are used to using. People have been buying Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel for a very large amount of time. A lot of people use it at school, and when they come through into the business world, they're already used to using Word and Excel. So I think for me, that swings things slightly in Microsoft's favour because it's the familiarity there. In terms of things like collaboration, they've both got great collaboration facilities. You can work concurrently on documents in both systems. They've both got a great email system. I think Google will give you unlimited storage for when you've got more than 5 users, whereas with Microsoft you're looking at about 1 terabyte maximum. But the thing is, for quite a small fee, if you do hit that 1 terabyte limit, you can kind of expand on that storage. Microsoft has some clever features as well, such as the email archiving and compression system in there. They've both got great compliance features, they've both got great auditing features, and they both work really hard to build a great system. So I think if I were to sum this up, really, it's really about what suits you and your business, not necessarily about big differences between the two. What it will always come down to is the slight nuances, potentially price. Google Business is $10 per user, whereas Office 365 E3 is more like $20 per user. So there is a fairly significant price difference there. But when you move down the tiers into the smaller, into the kind of less functional versions, then the prices are actually quite similar. So again, it's more about the nuances in your business that really will make the decision between one and the other. Quite often we're finding that people that have already got bought into the Microsoft ecosystem and things like Azure, that works really well because you get that Active Directory integration. So if you've got things like Microsoft Dynamics, when you can integrate Office 365 a lot more simply. And if you've got sort of applications that are self-built and hosted in Azure, then you can use that kind of online Active Directory system to kind of synchronize everything together and use the same directory as you've got on your on-premise. So Microsoft have got the advantage there in the fact that a lot of people are running Microsoft as their kind of back-end directory systems. But yeah, I think to sum up, I would suggest that it's all about the nuances in your business and looking at slight intricacies between the two applications and making a comparison and making a decision there. So thanks for your time today. I hope this has been useful. If you'd like to talk more about Office 365 and Google Drive, please give us a call and we'll be happy to help. Speak soon. Thanks. Bye.